Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of War Robots Test Server. This is 2018, December 22nd and 23rd. Let's start first of all with the Natasha remodel. It's just cosmetic appearance. It looks squarish, a bit more rounder. That's really about it. And the three robots to be tested are the three Chinese robots, or the dragon robots, or flying robots, whatever you like to call them. Let's start first of all with the Jun, the white one. The major change here is that durability has been decreased, and the speed, so it decreased from 138,700 to 126,700. Speed went from 49 kilometers an hour to 44, and flight speed down from 83 kilometers an hour to 75. Those are the major changes. The cooldown, 25 seconds, is now 20 seconds, so it's been buffed in that regard. The robot here is the Jun, the white one. Let's take a look at some of the details, and that's still in Cyrillic, Russian. Right, the Quinn is also in Russian. That one is the red robot, and its durability has been increased, right, and the speed significantly increased from 59 to 75k an hour, and its ability duration same. Flight speed has been increased from 71 to 75,000, right, and the ability cooldown is now longer, from 15 to 20 seconds, right, and the range of its weapon is also decreased from 600 to 350 meters. Alright, so I'm actually going to change the weapon as a result on this robot. Rather than the previous week of 600 meters, because it's been decreased, I'll actually use a 350 meter weapon with this. So for instance, a good weapon to use would be the Terrans. Okay, now you could also use Orkans. Actually, maybe I'll use Orkans instead. It doesn't quite fit with the distance, but it's got more power. Oh, sorry, these are light weapons, so I should say, because it's 350 meters, let's make this the Pinata, or ultimately 350 meters, we can make this the Magnum. Let's do that. 350 meters, that matches the built-in weapon. That's a significant change from last week on this. I think 600 was far too long range. I think the only things that you compare with that would be the Spark. So let's make it match. So you could also use a Pinata, but the Magnum's 350 matches this much better. 350 meter distance. So that's been significantly changed. And then lastly, the green, the Guang, still has the same slots. The durability is the same, 95,000 roughly. Speed has gone down from 54 to 44. The ability duration is still the same. The flight speed has also gone down from 65 to 61 kilometers an hour. The range is still 500 for its built-in weapon, and the cooldown is still the same, 20 seconds. Alright, so let's get started. Now, these robots have a lot of power because they can fly. It's a stable flight, unlike the hover, which keeps on dipping as it flies. Let's start first of all with the Aojun. So this pairs very well. It's a flamethrower, so he knows how it flies nice and smoothly. And then you deactivate, it falls to the ground. Now the one thing that you'll notice about these robots from last week's test server is that if it is immobilized, it'll be immobilizing in midair. So that's somewhat of a weakness, and it makes it very vulnerable so it doesn't fall to the ground when it's immobilized. Alright, let's find an enemy here. Now when it's in flight, it does a 4% damage over time. That's a special ability, so it doesn't have stealth when it's flying, nor does it have a vulnerability of damage over time. So you'll see not just the embers, but there's a built-in weapon as well. Alright, let's see, there's a built-in weapon that looks like a different flame. And you see that damage over time, that corrosion, the symbol on top. Now we've got to get into hiding now. Wow, there's a cooldown. So the cooldown is went from 25 to 20 seconds. So there's no damage over time or corrosion because there's not the special ability. So it can hover like this without moving forward or backwards, which is great. So now I'm able to move forward if I wanted to. And I'm going to play rather aggressively so we can go through all these robots. Let's start with the next one after this. Alright. And here now is the Quinn, or the red robot. Now this one here, while it's in a special ability, look how much faster it is. It's 350 meters, cooldown 15 seconds, and doesn't say whether it has stealth. Quite powerful with 4 small weapons, much like a blitz. Okay, so it has a special ability with an extra weapon. Okay, I don't know what the special ability is other than the additional weapon. Doesn't say. I'm just reading the details here. It doesn't really say. The first one, last week it had the stealth as well. You see the additional weapon there in action. Okay, now let's change to the last robot. Now this one here, it's not got weapons that I like that much. But it's got a 500 meter range, much like its built-in weapon. Right, and it reduces all incoming damage, so it's got damage resistance. So let's see the third one, and again, because we didn't have a lot of demonstration of that. So the first one has the ability to inflict damage over time. The Aojun, the red, doesn't say what its additional special ability is other than the energy weapon in flight. It doesn't say anything about stealth or damage over time. But the green one, which we'll see again, this one has damage resistance, so it reduces damage of 66% during its ability. That's quite powerful. Okay, let's get started. So again, it's 500 meters here. You might want to pair this with weapons, so that's more powerful, but the built-in weapon is 500 meters. Okay, so you can see that that takes a lot less damage. Now that I'm on the ground, it takes a lot more damage. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and until next test server.